Hello everyone, welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, we are going to have Jordan. Jordan is from Alabama in the USA. So let's see what Jordan has to say. Enjoy the interview. Hello. Hello.
You hear me?
Yes, I can.
How are you? Were muted. Sorry, I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well, thanks so much. And so tell me, where are you from, Jordan?
I'm from Talladega, Alabama.
What's the name of your city again?
Talladega.
Talladega. And what's the part of living there?
I don't know. I was born here. That's the best part of living in Talladega. Nah, it's okay. It's okay. It ain't the best place. You know, it's not somewhere I want to be the rest of my life. But yeah, as far as the best thing about living here, I was born here. That's all I know. Tell you.
Okay, Jordan. So, and what do you do for a living, for work?
What I do for a living? I am a property preservationist. We kind of go and we go to these houses that have been like foreclosed on. They've been, people have been ran off from these houses. So we get a little from it. But we serve eviction notices. We're not the ones actually doing the evicting, but we have to go and take care of the properties once the tenant is out. So like until the bank takes it back over to sell it or anything, we have to pretty much manicure the yards and make sure that, fix any kind of drywall, steam clean carpets, all that stuff. So
I see.
Until the bank takes it back over, yeah.
I see. So may you need to put the property in order before the new tenants take over.
Yeah. Or mortgage companies, insurance claims, anything like that. I mean, we're contracted out through like multiple types of, industry. So
I see. Very good. Jordan, before we start our journey within the Magic Box, I would like you to tell me something interesting about yourself.
Interesting about myself? I am too honest. I think that's what's interesting about me. And a lot of people don't like it. But you know what? I don't give it. They like it or not, because they need to hear it. I'm honest with myself too, so I can actually say that with confidence.
That's good.
So, yeah, that's good. Yeah. That's pretty interesting, right? Because not many people are these days.
Very good. Very interesting. And I think you are in the right place for the game. So you're very honest. So it's very good. You're going to answer all the questions in a very honest way. Very good.
All right.
Jordan, are you ready to go on a beautiful journey through your memories life and to share your point of views? All good?
Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect. So welcome to William and the Magic Box. I've got him a best friend, full of random fun questions. I'm just gonna play a song now just for us to move a little bit before the first question, okay? Let's do it. Right, Jordan, before I pick up the first question, through the game, if there is a question that you don't have an answer for, don't want to answer, I always can change, okay? It's all very friendly.
Okay. All right.
First question for you is one. If you could go anywhere in the world right now, where would you go and why?
I would go to South Africa.
Oh, wow. Why is that?
Well, it looks beautiful from what I can tell in the pictures, but they have a very unique history, kind of similar to the one here in the U.S., you know what I mean? I'd kind of like to see how things are down there with their racism and all their, stuff they have going on, because I'm ready for racism to be not even in the vocabulary, not even in the dictionary anymore. Like, I'm tired of it. I really am. It's pointless. So, I don't know. And me being a white man, it's, I don't know. I didn't do it.
Anywhere specific in South Africa or any place in South Africa?
Durban. Durban, South Africa, yeah.
Very good. Good one.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the one I picked, so.
I had a few guests on the show from South Africa so far. I don't know if you saw it. So many. I said there was an interview 2 days ago from someone from Johannesburg in South Africa.
Okay, yeah. Well, I wouldn't pick Australia, but I hear it's on fire, so I don't know. I don't want to go there right
now. Next question, Jordan. next question for you is, if you could make up a school subject, what that would be and why?
Labels and why we need them, and labels like something to do with labels and why we need them, and labels and why they also are a problem, because profiling and all that, something about that, some statistics, all that. I think that would be a subject that should be in school. That should be in high school. We should learn about statistics and learn about why we shouldn't profile people and why, labels are nothing but labels. I mean, I can write it on my forehead for you if you need me to, I am gay, or whatever. So whatever. I just get tired. Yeah. That's how we segregate. That's how we segregate ourselves. That's how we, that's why we keep, I don't know, we fear what we don't know. So I think it's very important for people to get out into the world and just realize that just because somebody's different doesn't mean they're going to like blow you up or anything like that. You know what I mean? It's people are ignorant and they just don't want to know. So that's the problem. Until they want to, venture out of their little bubble, they'll never know. But that's their loss,
Very good. I think it's a good point, actually. I think nowadays people, they have labels, you know what I mean? Everything's about labels. I think if you teach each children early age not to have that, I think it would be a good place right now in the world for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Next question, Jordan, from Alabama. Let's do it. Before the next question, tell me what's the best part of your job and what's the most challenging parts in your opinion?
The best part of my job is I get to drive all over the place and see new stuff. Come to little, areas I had no clue, they were there or what was going on. I don't know. It's cool. I get to see a lot of stuff, take a lot of pictures, meet a lot of people. Sometimes people aren't so happy to see me, but that'd be like the worst part of my job is having to deal with disgruntled tenants who are refusing to leave their property because they didn't pay their rent or didn't pay their mortgage, or they're mad because somebody's taking their car, but they haven't paid for it in 6 months. I'm sorry. It's just the way. It ain't me taking it. Don't shoot the messenger. It's private and confidential. Private and confidential. I know nothing.
And it happens a lot that people they don't want to leave the property because of the rent. It happens very often or not?
Well, we're not so much rent. We're more so like mortgage companies, like people that haven't paid their mortgage. They, fell like people, especially reverse mortgages and mortgages like stuff like that, like where they refinance their homes and they can't afford it. So it's almost like it belongs to them, but since they went, borrowed so much money against it, it's like the bank will take it back. And I'm gonna go and tell you, banks are evil. Just saying. They don't care. There's no remorse, and they send guys like me out there with the hearts to like do the dirty work. So, I just try to like dodge bullets if I can,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right. It can be tough. I believe for sure it can be tough for you to see that situation, for sure. It's quite hard.
It is, and we don't really know exactly what's going on. That's the whole thing. We don't know what you're walking into. You don't know what's happened before, who they've dealt with. So, and you don't know what people are going through. So,
absolutely.
Say, hey, here's this letter that says you're probably going to have to leave your home in X amount of days. It's kind of sad. It's sad.
For sure. Yeah. Anyway,
our
just
system's broken.
Okay. Jordan, what's the best compliment have you ever received?
The best compliment I've ever received? I guess people would, I don't know. Of course, everybody likes to be called handsome and this, that, and the third, but I don't care nothing about that superficial mess. I like the fact that most people that know me would say that I'm loyal and I do what I say I'm going to do, or I'm brutally honest, and they like that about me. So I guess that's a good compliment. Tell me, I'm 100, real. So, and I am that way because I don't know how to be any other way. So,
very good, very good. Right, let's go for another question, Jordan. Let's do it. Okay, next question for you is, who in your family you would trade place with and why, if you could?
In my family?
Yeah. Let's say for a day, if you could trade place for a day, just to see.
Well, do they have to be alive?
No, doesn't need to.
Oh, it'd be my dad.
Tell me about it. Why?
So I can know what was going through his head.
Right.
We had a weird relationship. Like financially, he was there growing up, but emotionally, like where father-son type activities and stuff, they never happened. You know what I mean? He's deceased now, so he roll in peace. But I just never really got any kind of closure about that, and I never had a relationship with him, so I kind of want to know what's going through his head. I would like to know what would it be like to be in my dad's brain. Be there and be him. Because I know he didn't mean to be that way, or he wasn't trying to do it out of foul. He wasn't trying to be rude or mean or anything like that. He just didn't know how. So that's all I know. He didn't know how to love.
No, it's interesting. It's interesting you saying that, Jordan, because I believe as well. Like relationship with, for example, my dad as well. We never had like a very close relationship. I knew he was there for me if I need. He always been, you know what I mean. But we never had the relationship like that, and so like very close. No emotions was involved. Not like showing emotions, or you know what I mean. I knew he was there, and I know he loved me, but there was no. And actually, as you said, something very interesting. You said maybe he didn't know how to love or how to express himself.
Yeah,
and I think
he didn't get it.
Yeah. So I think there's some at least sometimes when I believe gay guys sometimes they have a not a very close relationship with their dads, and sometimes you need to understand sometimes it's not their fault, or they just don't know, or it's a very difficult way for them to express themselves. I totally agree. You said something very interesting. Cool. Next question. Shall we do it?
Yes.
Let's do it. For the next question, tell me a little bit about your tattoos.
My tattoos are all homemade and just random. Well, I think this is love.
Oh, wow.
I have an ace of spades, a heart, a mangled heart, looks like, an Aquarius symbol. Because I'm Aquarius. That one, it's actually bucks, $2 and a heart, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Alabama, I'm country, you know what I mean? I'm gay. So had to represent. We can do it. This one's for my grandmother.
Oh, that's nice. What does it say? The message?
This world is not my home. I'm just passing through. That was like one of her favorite hymnals. So I was gonna do that whenever she died. Then my dad got a Finnish flag.
Wow. And how old were you when you had the first tattoo?
I was 17. That was just on my chest. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Next question for you is, what's the best and the worst of being yourself?
The best and the worst of being myself. The best part about being me is I can see, I don't know, I can always tell when somebody is not being genuine with me, or I can always feel, I'm one of those people, I trust my gut and it never lets me down. So the worst part about being me is just dealing with my mind and dealing with the whole, it's like a Hoover vac sucking trash in all the time, and it's like I'm trying to like reach up, there's like one good thing here that I'm trying to tell somebody about, and there's but I can't get it. It keeps getting ripped from my grips. I don't know. The worst part about being me would probably be that I'm just crazy a little bit. I think I am. I don't know.
All of us, we are on our face side, all of us.
Local, I am. Yeah. But the best thing would be definitely just being able to be a friend and having good people in my life, and a few good people. It don't have to be that many, but God definitely puts people in my path that tend to be of some assistance. Like they're helpful, and I hope that most of these people that are in my life now can be here forever, or long enough. Oh,
very good. Do you have siblings as well? Do you have brothers and sisters?
Exactly, and I have biological brothers, but I'm not close to any of my. I consider most of my friends, that's my family.
Yeah. Totally.
My family and me, we get along. I love them, they love me, but we have little tiffs. They always got something to say, and I'm like, just no. You gotta always have something to say.
Good.
Redundant.
Okay. Great one. Next question, Jordan. Let's do it. Right. What makes you very sentimental?
What makes me very sentimental? Am I sentimental? I don't know. It depends on what it is. It definitely depends on what it is. Because I'm not one to like. Don't come to me with no poor me's. Don't come to me with no poor me's. You know, needing sympathy. I'll empathize with you all day long, but I ain't got sympathy for many people that want it. You know what I mean? I'm not all about to feel sorry for you. I don't feel sorry for myself, so I'm not gonna feel sorry for anybody else. I'm not gonna share pity with somebody. I'm not gonna do that. What makes me sentimental though? Well, define sentimental for me, because I don't really, I get that word, but I don't at the same time in this sense.
So for example, what makes you feel sad, or you know what I mean? What makes you feel a little bit melancholic or sad?
Seeing other people in pain. Not necessarily physical pain, but emotional pain that they carry around with them. Myself included. The divisions between certain lifestyles, like certain walks of life, that people can't like lay down and just agree to disagree about. That stuff saddens me. Because it causes barriers between me and my family a lot of times, because of my lifestyle, their lifestyle,
Mm-hmm.
And it's like I'm supposed to be okay with everything that goes on, and that's what it seems like in my head anyways. Okay, but I'm supposed to change, but nobody else, it's stupid. So it causes it causes me to be in solitude, really, and that saddens me. So I know I probably don't have to be that way, but like I said, I don't want to hear that mouth.
I see. Okay.
I don't want to fight. I don't want to go around somebody just to fight, so. About why I am the way I am. Hell, I don't know. You're asking the wrong guy. It's called your generational curse you gave me, Gary. That's what it's called. I got it from you. Yeah, I believe in all that, though. I'm kind of torn about religion and stuff, too, so yeah, I'm not very religious.
All right. Next question.
Next question.
Right, the next question for you is, good one. What's the biggest difference between you and your partner?
The biggest difference? He has a kid and I don't.
You got a kid?
He has a kid and I don't.
Oh.
He has a son he adopted. I think that'll be the biggest difference right now, because we've only known each other for a short period of time. But I think he'd definitely be the sweet one.
What's the biggest similarity between both?
The biggest similarity? Sex. We like sex. Yeah.
I'm not gonna go into details, okay?
Yeah, I do.
Next one, that's good. How did you guys meet up for the first time, and how long have you been together for?
Well, we're kind of like not official or anything right now.
Okay.
We liking on each other. And Facebook, not Grindr, Facebook. Yeah. It's a little more classy,
Right.
But it's gays. We don't go out. Where I'm from, you can't just go to the supermarket and run into another gay guy and, pick up their wallet that just fell out their back pocket or something and brush into them, whatever. It don't work like that around here. Okay, I'm in the sticks. Half the gay guys around here aren't even out the closet, never will be, So
it's a very small place. So then, being gay there is not very open right now. Like, they're not. Support.
It's acknowledged, I guess. They do talk their mess about it, and I'm just, I think I'm one of the only people that I know of that is just open about it, though. Really.
All right.
You'll see my opinion. I don't know. I'm not even going to detail, but yeah. Some people just are scared of what other people think, and they care a lot about that, and that's okay. But I just so happen to not care so much about what other people think. And it causes me some hardship. I'm sure it causes me some grief, but I can deal with it.
Yeah, great. Next question for you is, so tell me, what's the biggest prize you ever won?
The biggest prize I ever won?
Yeah.
I think it was like $100 bill that I found on the ground at Walmart. It's the biggest prize I've ever won, yeah.
Lucky.
Lucky, yeah, lucky. And man, when I go to the casino, not so much. Can't even top that at the casino.
When was that? Long time ago or recently?
Oh yeah, I was 19, I think. I do remember that day. There. I mean, it was, to me, it was just like, wow. The rest of these things that's happened to me that I considered lucky were not very. I mean, they were pretty much like setting me up to fail, like finding stuff that I shouldn't be finding and whatever.
And do you remember how to spend the money at the time? Do you remember?
How I spent the money? I probably spent it like within the next following 15 minutes or so. I don't know. I don't know. We went and blew it. You know, it was just $100. It was cool.
Very good.
Yeah.
Next question for you, Jordan. Right. Next question for you is: what would be your ideal day?
My ideal day would be to wake up in the morning and realize that everything that I dwell on and everything that I seems to be a problem in my head that I don't address would just be gone. And I wouldn't fear that anymore, and I would just go about my business happy as I could be. And if a problem presented itself, then I could just say, oh, and then I don't know, because I feel like I just make things out a lot worse than they are. So my perfect day would be to wake up and be different, and not have to deal with the depression, not have to deal with the manic episodes and the fear of the unknown.
Do you find yourself work on this kind of negativity or things that is bothering your mind? Do you find yourself improving or working on it, or how do you face it?
I find as time progresses, I find myself just a little less concerned with it, a little less concerned with all the pettiness, and I'm starting to see things for what. But it's also causing me to pick other people apart. When they're pointing the finger at me, I look for their fault. So I've learned to just let it go, and that's what I do, is I let it go. But I'm still a recluse because of it, because I'm letting it go, but other people may not be, and this is all family matters, and they have their reasons. But they also have their ability to shut the hell up and get over it, as I do. I don't mind not like what they do, but I probably won't ever make an issue about it, because I believe to each his own.
I see.
You can't control another person, so yeah.
It can be
to wake
hard.
up and just go out and be like, everybody just is happy. I'd like to see that, a day where everybody was just happy.
Good.
Just to be happy.
Good, very good. Right, Jordan, I have 3 questions left for you, okay? Let's do it. 3 questions. Before the next question, so far, what's the most beautiful lesson you've learned from your partner that you've got to get to know now?
Well, I'm gonna have to say I haven't learned a lot from this new guy. We've only known each other for a few days, or a week or so. But my husband, the best thing I learned from my ex-husband was I learned how to. I don't know. I guess in the end, it's when I learned all of these things. I learned how to never let yourself get so wrapped up in a human that you forget who you are. You always got to love yourself before you can love anybody else. Point blank, period. And always just make sure you take care of yourself first. That way when the hits the fan or whatever, and times get rough, and we have to part ways, you're not stuck there handicapped. Wondering, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I think everybody deserves to give themselves independence and to know what they're going to do, to be by themselves, because in the end, we might all be, by ourselves, and we got to know how to do that, to be happy with it. It's okay to be alone. We learned a lot of stuff. I learned a lot of stuff about myself by being alone. So, yeah.
Oh, very good. Okay. If you could spend an entire day with a family member, who that would be and why?
Be my mother, of course.
Oh,
Yeah. Because she's my mama.
Do you see her? Do you see her like very often, every day, or?
Yeah, I see her. I see her throughout the week. I do. I go eat. We go eat. She lives right down the road. You know what I mean? But she's a busybody, so she's always tending to all her stuff she's got. She's raising my oldest brother's newborn and stuff, so she's got her hands full. You know what I mean? So we don't try to put any more on her than she already has. But she wouldn't know what to do if she didn't have all these things to do. She'd probably just sit around and cry. I don't know. But I love that. That's my mother. Before that, it'd have been my grandmother, but my grandmother passed away, and she was my best friend. So yeah.
What's the name of?
What's that? My mom?
Yeah.
Her name?
Yep.
Sherry Allred.
Sherry Allred. Very good.
Yeah.
Good one. 2 questions left, Jordan. Let's do it. Okay. Next question for you is, what has been the lowest point of your life?
Oh, the lowest point of my life was when I went through my divorce and realized that I didn't know how to take care of him. I didn't know how to live by myself. Actually, I wanted to lay down every night. I laid down every night and prayed to not wake up. I just wanted to die. I let the power get cut off. It was just crazy. That was the lowest point. It took me 3 years to feel halfway human again.
Wow.
To open up. I'm still working on opening up because there's still a big wall there. It's hard. I'm taking them down brick by brick, but I know now what I wouldn't accept.
And how long you were together for?
10 years.
10 years. Oh, it's long. It's hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's really hard. Yeah, a long relationship, to get over it. It can be a tough time for sure.
We didn't even like each other in the end. We were just codependent, and didn't know how to be without each other. So, but it was still sad. And I think a lot of stuff I did, as far as trying to reconcile or rekindle that relationship, would be just out of pity for him. I don't know. Now I'm just like I ain't got time for it. So yeah. Once I let something go, I let it go. It's gone. I'm not dealing with it anymore. No, that's over. I made all my attempts. They come up short. So no, I don't want to,
Okay. Last question for you, Jordan. Let's do it. Ready for the last one?
Ready.
But before the last question, tell me, through this COVID crisis that the world has been faced for the last 18, 19 months now, what's the most positive thing you took out of this challenge journey?
It was a good start too, because who knows what's the next to come, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who knows? You never know. And I'm like that though. You never know what's gonna happen from one day to the next. So I just try to make sure that my heart is right, and I've kind of, if I've done anybody wrong, I try to get that forgiveness. I don't hold any resentment in my heart towards anybody. So, I don't believe you're supposed to hate people and all that. So, if I get to fight with somebody or if we get into it, normally I'm good 15 minutes later. They can hate me for the rest of their lives, but I'm sorry. If they feel they need to, that's their own prerogative.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Last question.
What's the last one? Okay.
Last question now for you is, what gives you butterflies?
Good conversation with someone and a good kisser. Somebody that can really kiss. Who wants to breathe the same air as me? That gives me butterflies.
Wow, very good. Good one. Yeah. Right, it's not the end yet. Let's play now the word association game, okay? I'm going to give away some words, and you just have one word that comes to your mind. Quick thinking, okay?
Go ahead.
Let's start with money.
Problems.
Love.
Tragic.
Okay. How about family?
Messy.
Right. Life.
Infinite. I don't know it.
Okay. Politics.
Bullshit.
Okay. Religion.
Also bullshit.
How about fear?
It's definitely a stumbling block. Definitely. Major stumbling block.
Okay. One word for friendship.
Yeah. Friendship is like oxygen. I don't know. Really?
Good one.
Yeah.
Desire, one word.
Desire. I love it. I mean, it's lovely. Desire is lovely.
Okay. Regret, one word for regrets.
Pointless.
Good one. Success.
We'll just say legacy.
Oh, good one. One word for sex.
Ecstasy.
Oh. How about one word for happiness?
Bliss.
Bliss, okay. One word for Alabama.
Alabama. Redneck.
Cool. And the last one now, USA, one word.
Broken.
Okay, good one. Let's pretend now if I would meet your lovely mom for a coffee and I would ask your lovely mom, what's the most beautiful thing about Jordan and what's something that he still needs to improve on? What do you think your mom would tell me?
She would say that I am brutally honest and that I was the black sheep of the family. She would say that I was different. I'm sure she would say that all these things. But she would say that I was always her, I don't know. But as far as what I needed to change, I ain't no telling. She'd probably say he needs to stop. She'd tell you I need to change a lot of things. So.
Okay.
And she knows when I want to change, when I get ready to change, I'll change. So she would say that too, I'm sure.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, so let's play now Jordan and the Magic Box. And you can ask me a question. You can ask me a question now, Jordan.
What is the point of this magic box? Like,
So
what made you want to do it?
Yeah. So when I always wanted to do a project on YouTube, a project where I could connect with people around the globe, and also I could contact with people and let them share their stories in life. And I believe that everyone in the world, we have so much to share. We have a lot of interesting, stories to say, a lot of positivity, negativity as well. So the whole thing of the channel is all about people sharing their memories in life and their point of views and connect with people around the globe. So so when the first lockdown hits, I just wanted to do something creative, and this idea just come along, and I've been doing since then, and I just love the fact that I can connect with so many interesting people around the globe, people who has a lot of story to share, and so that's the whole point of the show.
That's good. I like that. It's a good thing you're doing. People need to venture out of their own little, flock of feathers that they, flock, whatever. They need to see the way they live is not necessarily the way you have to live, and what is normal. So,
very good.
Define normal.
Normal is boring, as they say. Normal is boring.
It is boring. It shouldn't even be in the dictionary. It's pointless. Like, what is normal? It one house to the other, there are normal changes. So,
did you have a good time? Did you like the interview, Jordan?
I did like it. I could have probably opened up more, but I don't know how many people was gonna see this, so I didn't.
No, don't worry. Just I think it was a pleasure to connect with you. Thanks so much for taking your time on Saturday morning for the interview. But before you go, I would like you to share a positive message, a positive quote, something that inspires you.
May your neighbors respect you, trouble neglect you, angels protect you, and heaven accept you. That's all.
Very good. Well, actually, when I was looking your Facebook profile, that got my attention straight away. That message, like, oh, that's very interesting. Very good one.
Yeah.
Jordan, all the best to you for your part, everyone, and your family. Thanks so much for the interview. All the regards for your mom as well, and we keep in touch. Okay? Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you. You too. Bye.
Have a nice weekend.
So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com and send us a request saying why would you like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye bye, see you next time.